Hi everybody, how you doing? My name is Sean McElhone, and I'm a huge NHL fan, diehard Habs fan, go Habs, go. But the way things are going these days, we're not going to have an NHL this year. We're not going to have hockey this year. It's going to be another owners and players dispute thanks to the players and Mr. Gary Bettman. I can't put blame on one because they're both doing what they're doing, and we're the ones that are going to regret in the end, not necessarily the players. Players can go play anywhere they want. You got guys going to the Russian League, the Sweden League, and they're going to play, and they're going to still make their money. But who's going to not get any NHL this winter? We are. The fans aren't going to get anything. And why? Because the players are complaining that they don't want to share too much of the profit over the NHL, and the owners are complaining at the CBA, and they're not making enough money. I understand there's some teams out there that are making enough money, but those are teams that may not be located in the right places. And those are the teams that, God knows, could be relocated to someplace else where they'll end up being well supported and well promoted out in like Quebec or in Hamilton or in some other big cities in the States. But instead we're keeping them there in cities that it's not working. And the NHL ends up paying the money for it, not anybody else. But what my beef right now is with the players and the owners. And I want to send this social media pop out to all the fans out there, so that we can spread our word, because the owners have a voice and so do the players, but we don't have a voice of our own that we can let our opinions out. Yeah, we got Twitter and we got Facebook, but it's not sending anything out right to them so that they can know what's going on. So I want to let them know what I'm thinking anyways, and I'm hoping that you guys are aboard with me. Now, out to the owners. You guys make millions of dollars every year, and yes, you guys have a lot of expenses, but what you have to remember is your expenses are paid by us, the fans. The guys that fill the seats, the ladies that fill the seats, the ones that buy the shirts, the ones that buy the hats, the ones that buy the tickets most of all. And we buy all the stuff that when we're in there. You get the keychains and all the NHL memorabilia that's out there that we buy. We put the money that's in your pocket. We put the money that makes the brand of NHL. Players, you guys talk about playing the game and loving the game, and then you know what? You feel bad whenever the fans are going to not have any hockey this year and the fans are going to suffer. That's right. The fans are going to suffer. And why? Because you guys won't take a 9% cut on your profit sharing. Yes, you are the product and you are the reason why the stands are filled with NHL fans during the season. But you've also got to remember that without us, what would you be doing? You'd be playing pickup hockey in a little arena out in the middle of nowhere where nobody really cares what's going on. And to the owners on top of that, they give you a house to play in. So that profit sharing should be bringing out between the two of you. Make it 50-50. Heck, make it 40-40 or 45-45 and give that extra 10% to the fans. Lower those tickets so we don't have to put out a small mortgage on our homes so that we can go to a hockey game and watch you guys play. Now, the players. You guys tell me that you guys are ready to play and you just play for nothing because you love the game so much. But what do you guys do? You just play for millions and millions of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars. And why? Why do you have to make that much money to play a game that is a children's game? That guys get together weekend and during the week to go out and play with a bunch of guys and have a good time and have a few beers, but you guys need to make millions of dollars in regards to this. Now, how is that fair? How does that show us, the fans, that you guys love the game? Sure, you guys get out there and you get a paycheck. Well, when we sit there and we go out to play because we love it. Maybe we don't have your talents, for sure, but if we don't fill the stands, who's going to watch you? Nobody. Nobody's going to stand out there. Your wives and your kids are going to be the only ones out there. And you know what that's called? That's called pickup hockey. That's what that is called. And to any of the fans out there, this is what we would think. At least this is what I would think. There's a talk about who owns the NHL. This is an article that I read out in one of the papers. An article in the NHL saying that who owns the NHL? Is it the owners or is it the players? Well, I tell you one thing. There's only one group and one group alone that own the NHL, and that's the fans. We buy the tickets. We fill the seats. We pay those salaries. We pay the owners' salaries. We buy the jerseys. We buy the merchandise, the keychains, the hats, the stickers, you name it, the gloves, everything. The fans pay for that stuff. The fans end up paying for what's going on in the NHL. But yet you guys end up deciding that, hey, you know what? We're not making enough money, so we're not going to play. And we're going to go to another country and play. Well, you know what? What if something like this happened? What if the fans went on strike? What if the fans decided to stop buying all of your memorabilia? What if we took off our shirts and we said no more? We're not going to do it anymore. We're not going to take it. So you know what? We're going to stop buying the keychains. We're going to stop buying the tickets. We're going to stop buying the jerseys and the hats. And we're not going to give the NHL any type of money going in. So how would you react now, owners, since you guys have no money coming in from us? And how would you react, players, if the owners have no money to give you those $1 million salaries? What would you do then? Would you just play hockey because it's a game? Or would you just quit playing? So remember one thing. Without the fans, you guys play pickup hockey every week.